there's so many.
Okay, I'll give you 3.
3, okay. Okay.
You're much more comfortable
Great. 3
with 3.
I can do. I'm super grateful for my health, number 1. While I probably don't cherish it as much as I should and maybe take care of it the way I always need to, I feel really, really grateful because if I was not healthy, I could not do this every day. Like, I couldn't physically dance, and I couldn't physically walk up those steps, and I couldn't physically handle the stress load or the workload of what this job requires. So being healthy I just feel so fortunate because I think it's something that like we take for granted, like heat, you know, like Pete and I were talking about the other day, the heat stopped working. And like, you don't think about the heat working until it stops working, you know? And then you're like, we really need that heat. So it's the same thing with health. Like, you don't really take it into account until it stops working. And then you realize, oh my gosh, if I didn't have this, what would I do? So I feel very lucky, and it's my goal to be better with that. I feel really lucky to be grateful to be surrounded by so much love. Because a lot of people aren't. And I recognize that I'm very fortunate to have a loving family that's supportive, a loving husband that's supportive, a group of friends that I also call colleagues that are very loving and supportive. That like if I called in to anybody at the studio and said, I'm having a day, I can't do it, everybody would pick me up. And that's rare, and be supportive and not throw you down in the mud and be like, idiot, right? So I'm really, and then the students, you know, like I get to walk into a room full of kids and wonderful people every day that just love. They just love to dance, and they love to sing. And I was in an acting class and they were building the machine. And like for anybody that doesn't know what that is, you have to come to class and figure it out. But it's so magical. And I literally had this moment of like, I do this for a living. Like I get to watch people discover and play every day. And then I'm really grateful for all of the hardships that I've had in my life. Because if I would not have had all this, and it makes me sort of emotional to think about it, you know, we get really resentful of when things are difficult, and we get really mad about like how unfair life can be, because it can be very unfair. And I think everybody sees me now and maybe they don't realize everything that it took to get here, just as everybody has those things, right? Everybody has that something or that path that has never been easy, but we only see people in a certain place or a certain space. And for a long time I was very like, why did this happen? Or why did I have to struggle for so long? Or, you know, why is this so difficult for me? And I even, you know, naturally as humans we do that. So I feel like I do that too. But I'm in this moment right now, I'm really grateful for that because it has made me who I am right now. And it has made me a better person. It has made me a more patient person. It has made me a more loving person. It has made me a kinder person. So without all of those really awful things, I wouldn't have all of the love that I have right now. And I wouldn't have all of the joy that I'm surrounded with. And even the hardships that continue through the day are that balance to remembering that, you know, with dark there comes light, and with good there is evil. And so all of those things, to have that balance of this really unique existence that I feel very lucky to have. So those would be my 3. That was much easier, the 3, than just 1.
Love it.